Hello everyone, this is Rin. Today I am going to give you guys a quick guide on how to do Goemm's lab, because apparently a lot of my friends have issues with it, and I can see why, especially if you don't frequent it like I do. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to run through it without speedrunning, just to give you guys kind of a walkthrough of what to do. So, let's get started. Hey, sorry, I love my Rin. My little Rin. So obviously you start off here at the waypoint, however you say that. Sorry, my cat's bugging me here. And I will try my best not to use my abilities, because unless you have them, if you have the abilities to do some of this puzzle, well, let's before I get too far away here. Oops. Oi, get on my way, Jaguar. Right. So my skill traits actually have cleansing formula 409, throwing consumed elixirs, remove conditions of those affected, throwing or consuming. So that gets rid of chills and stuff in this. If you have something to get rid of the chills and you have speed or swiftness, that will really help in some parts of this, just cutting out some of the time and making sure you don't get stuck off of any of the chills in the third area, or just, you know, just cutting out, like I said, a lot of time on some of the extra areas if you feel comfortable enough to go that fast. If not, ignore the swiftness, save for, you know, a few areas, or I'm just going to show you how to completely walk through it. So as you saw, I walked through the one area if you don't know where to start the puzzle. Through that little cave area back there, then you just hop up on these rocks and continue the first part. And I'm lagging. Lag can definitely mess with you on this game, especially for this jumping puzzle. So if you're having issues, really just try to take a second, back up a little bit, and jump right at the end of those rocks. That'll save you for a lot of, especially the couple little platforms coming up, not these ones, I'll show you in a minute. Go back to your old Crash Bandicoot days, Sly Cooper, stuff like that, where, you know, you would have to jump from platform to platform or do crazy kind of things, and you'd have to practice a little bit. Or if anybody played one of my favorite games ever, Klonoa, I love that game. See how I kind of double-stepped a little bit there? I do that just to test how far or know what kind of speed I'm getting, just to make sure. Because that first jump always kind of messes people up and will kill you. Same with the second one. Usually if you aim your camera right top down, you can watch to see where you're at. So literally just jump, and once you see your character hover over that platform, stop. That's my best way of telling. Oops, and I just killed myself. See? It'll happen. Usually you'll want to get a running jump on those. And like I said, I'm so used to going faster on this that if you stop sometimes, actually, it's going to kill you more than it is just jumping, like leap of faith. So we're going to get back to that part. And I noticed that a lot too. When I'm just going faster through this, I won't die hardly at all. Maybe I'll, you know, I'll make a slip here or there. But once you get used to it, you can just fly through here and not have to worry about it, because you know the distance and you're better getting through these sections. So we'll get back through here. Like I said, don't feel bad if you fall. I frequent this place and I still fall. It happens. You mess up a jump, you think you've got your speed going when you don't. You get hit with something else because you thought you knew a specific area. It happens, it happens. It's all good. There we go. Usually if you ever jump before you hit your forward arrow or your WASD, whatever you're using to move forward, if you jump before you do that, that's what will make you fall. So always make sure you're doing a running jump for these. Now for these arrows, I actually like jumping on the side path rather than the outside or the middle of the arrow, because it's just closer and it feels more comfortable. For this part, really simple, side strafe. Look straight down, side strafe, side strafe. If you need to, set your key to a walk. See my little waddle going on? And you can literally just walk off the edge too, if you're feeling uncomfortable with that, or you know, you're lagging really bad. Jump to these, those are pretty easy. You can dodge all of the mobs in this, save for maybe one if he's really in the way and he's gonna make you fall. If you ever get hit, if you get hit by any of the mobs and it puts you into combat, you will not, oopsie, I did that, that's automatic. If you ever get hit by any of the mobs, just stop, kill it, and wait till you're out of combat. You do not want to jump while you're in combat. That's just rule of thumb with any of these. Now for these little wind things, this is usually what'll mess people up. If it's a long burst of wind, you can go. If it's a short burst of wind, wait for a second one before you go. Everything in this puzzle has a rhythm. At this one, you'll want to come up to about here, wait, and 1, 2, and then you can usually run. So watch. 1, 2, go. See, look, I didn't even have swiftness for that, and you can get right past it. This part here, same rule applies. Really, really long like that. Perfect. You can run then. I'll show you what the other one looks like in just a second. See that short burst? Don't run. Don't run. Now it's okay to run. Second burst of wind always means it's safe to run afterwards. I might get hit by that bat. No, I won't. And of course, I'm slipping on the rocks. Hee hee. Always when you're trying to do something to show people, you mess up the most. I think that's kind of funny. I'm also just waking up and I've been a little sick, so apologize for my voice. Always make sure you're talking to these guys, getting your attunements. You know, you'll see your attunement down here, and then at the end of each part, talk to the golem, make sure that you're attuned, and then just walk through. It'll stun you at the end, knowing that you've obviously done it right. If you have a stun breaker, just to hurry that up, feel free. If it's just going to mess you up because you need swiftness more, then don't do it. Alright, this part, again, has a rhythm. See how they all hit? 1, 2, 3, 4. You see that? 1, 2, 3, 4. And guess what? This entire part here, you can run right past through and not worry at all. Do not hesitate, just run right through. It's not hard jumps and you'll get right through it without getting hit at all. You just have to wait because there's alternations. There's 4 where it hits all 4 panels, then there's 3, 2, 3, 4, or 5 panels, but still it alternates in between those. So all you have to do is count to 4 once you see all 4 strikes hit, and then jump. That's it. Run right on through. You won't get hit at all, I promise. You just have to make sure you jump right away and just run for it, and you won't get hit. It's not as hard as the faster than lightning dungeon for the Aether Blades. For a lot of those smaller platforms, again, aiming your camera down so you know where you're jumping will really help out with that. You can run past this veteran air elemental. He's not going to do anything to you. Just jump over here. Whoops. Don't have him targeted like I did and run into him. Make sure you're tuned. Ta-da, you're attuned. Okay, run right on past. Clear yourself up. Sorry, I do have swiftness on again. I don't actually know from what. I got hit and she said there's the power, so... Oh, my Elixir Bee automatically. Another trait of mine, Elixir Bee triggers at 15% of my health, so... Oops. So, don't worry, you don't need swiftness for any of this. You can still jump it. I'm actually having to hold back a lot. Hey, look, this is the same thing. Long gust of wind, you can jump afterwards. I'll show you the other one. Short gust, another one's gonna come, so wait, and then go. Just don't wait too long at the second part there, obviously. Jumping from an angle, I find, helps out a lot more with those roots than trying to jump straight on. If you jump straight on, you'll usually miss it. Because then you can get almost the full length of your jump, and it just feels more comfortable. But do what feels most comfortable for you. That might take a few tries. This part, same thing applies. It's 1, 2, 3, and then jump. Just wait till you see all 3 lightning strikes. That's your 4th one. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And look, you're right ahead of the lightning without getting hit at all. I want to be singing Oliver and Company. Why should I worry? Why should I worry? Yeah, don't have me sing ever. I'm sorry. Buka alert. Anyway, this part I was saying about swiftness and having condition cleanse. is really helpful, because if you wait till right at the end of that and then use your condition cleanse, or right as the beginning, you use your condition cleanse and swiftness, like I have everything on Elixir B, then you can run right through it without having to stop at all. But I'll do this for the people who don't have that, and that is, we'll just go ahead and jump down here. We'll wait for this. If you jump down late, wait for the second one to come up, because see how my shield hasn't gone away? That shield's gonna come right back up the minute I get in here. So just wait. 2, 1, and now we can go. Only hop to 2 and stop. You try to hop 3, you're gonna die. Don't do it. 1, 2. Technically, you could probably hop to that other one if you have swiftness. I usually do. Don't try it if you don't. Okay. 1, 2. Ta-da! Hey, gust of wind. Guess what? Same thing applies. Long gust of wind. Okay, we can jump. This guy I will usually kill, and is the only mob I'll usually kill when he is in my way. When he's way off in that corner, you don't have to worry about him. When he's right there, you kind of have to kill him, because he's probably going to hit you and be a butt. So just kill him off really quick so you're not in combat on accident and fall here. You go down under these paths. I almost fell because I short jumped. La 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 la. Ignore the bat. He's not going to hit you, hopefully. Jump through here. This nest part can be a little tricky because of that veteran ice elemental in front of me. Just try to be quick about it. Again, once you get used to doing this, hopefully he won't hit you on that thing. If he does, you're probably going to fall. But if you can go quickly through it and you don't get hit, you will be perfectly fine. Just like I said, the faster you are, the better. Do not hesitate. You hesitate, you will fall. Now this next part, again, where swiftness and Condi Cleanse is going to be awesome. Because what you can do, with swiftness only, don't try to do this without swiftness, you will fall. I have tried it without swiftness several times and I always fall. You will need swiftness, you can fall down there, Condi Cleanse if you have chilled on you, and then jump right across without any problems at all. For those of you who have neither or none at all, you're just going to want to do this the proper way. So we're going to have to kill that ice elemental as well. That's the other one that usually gets in the way. Jump to that little corner. It's terrifying. I know. I'm sorry. It's just to scare you. You have to make sure you jump on that corner. You'll probably slip off. Oh, support tokens, go away. Okay. For this, wait for the shield to come up and come back down. And you should only on the first jump be able to jump twice. Maybe 3. Okay, we can get to 3. Stop. I could have probably gotten a 4th. But still, better safe than sorry. Because this chill lasts a really long time, and why I really like trying to skip this. Because look, even after it's gone, like, you gotta wait a second still. Oh, I just immuned out of it. So I'm gonna wait and pretend like I had it. God, all of my abilities are proccing today. I'm sorry, guys. Wait a second. Okay, and then jump. Once you get past that, it's okay. Just make sure your chilled is always off before you jump, and always be safe than sorry. If you only need to jump once and wait. It'll take you a little extra longer, but again, that's okay to wait on that chilled part because you don't want to fall because you're chilled. This next jump is scary. Really nice to have swiftness on this one. My best offer to you is, again, keep your camera top over. Don't stop, though, when you get to it, because you're going to jump right at the tippy edge of that and then keep moving. Just a second more so that you stay on that platform, because I usually miss this one. It's scary. I don't like it. The rest of them are pretty okay. Jump. Stop when you see your character hover over. Make sure you get a little bit of a running start. Hover over, keep running for that one, and voila, guess what? You've done Goemm's lab. Well, except for killing him. We'll speed this up a little bit. Sorry, Goemm. I was trying not to use any other abilities again. He can be a little bit of a butt, but that's just because of his conditions, which is annoying. Kill him off. Jump, jump, jump. I've already done this earlier today. I really love this puzzle, guys. It's beautiful up here. You can have so much fun running around. But that's basically Goemm's lab. If you have any questions, feel free to leave comments. I will do my best to help you out if you're having issues with this puzzle and you want to run it more, or if you have problems trying to get your puzzle jumper completion or daily done and you really want to do this one just for fun. I highly recommend it. I know it's not the fastest one, but once you get used to it, you can literally run this in like a minute. I mean, I only messed up once. Once you get used to it, it's really, really, really comfortable, and you can just fly through here, and it's like the best feeling ever to just be like, you know, like whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Yeah, freaking on top of the world. This music really helps with that too. Bang. See if I can do this backwards. Whee! Oh, I'm lagging. Woo! Anyways, that's the end of that. Now there is just a warning. There is still a bug apparently where sometimes if you fall, you will fall and die here. That's why I'm doing this guide as well, because I hear a lot of my friends have this issue. They'll fall, they'll die, and just completely give up because all of their progress is lost because you have to waypoint and then you lose all of your transportations here. As long as you keep attuned, those transportations will go per each checkpoint at other golems. So, you know, don't worry too much if you fall, but try not to as much as possible. And why I said keep moving when you need to keep moving, stop when you need to stop. Like on those chilled parts, it's okay to stop and take your time on those jumps. They're not big and scary. The tiny little ones are usually better if you can just fly right through it, or you've got mobs nearby, you gotta fly through it quickly. Just knowing when to time yourself, and again, listening to the rhythm of the jumping puzzle will really help you out. So yeah, hopefully again this is helpful. Sorry for my jabbering and being obnoxious. You all have a fantastic day, and thank you.